Projectile radar tracking normal. Telemetry signal frequency unusually high. Maintain at normal levels. Our measurements predict that the Legion is about to unleash over 10 waves of continuous attacks. Everyone, brace yourselves.
Asta, we're back!
Oh, I'm glad you're all back safe. Arlen just told me about the situation at the storage zone and about his injury. Thank you for all your help.
What is the current situation on the space station?
The situation is under control for now. The damage to our security system was minor. The intruder only managed to alter a small amount of data, so it was easy to fix.
Have you tried contacting Herta?
I sent multiple letters, all met with silence.
I'll also send a letter to Herta and tell her that we've brought the rare item she seeks.
It's interesting that Himiko also mentions the rare item. I assume that was an inconsistency, and it still might be, but it's interesting to hear her talk about it. I'm always worried that I'm misunderstanding situations, but how can the Express be there at Asta's request and be there by coincidence?
I need to leave. I need to run from this forsaken... No, it's impossible. I can run from yesterday, I can run from today, but tomorrow will always be one step ahead of me.
You know what I think is interesting? Nobody is questioning where our character came from, even though they mysteriously appeared on the ship during an invasion. I mean, earlier March assumed they work for the space station despite not wearing the uniform. Shouldn't they be suspicious that he appeared here at the same time as the Antimatter Legion?
Push the stick down, Alfred. Oh, sorry, I got the wrong person. Thanks, kid. We're doing some pre-checks for the satellite remote sensing. I'll hold down the button to monitor the signal, and you push the control stick according to my instructions.
You're just going to let some random person who just arrived help you with this? You don't even know who I am.
The top priority is to preserve the space station and concentrate on the work at hand.
Take the Express and leave. I'll stay.
But...
Let's go.
Are you thinking of going back? Well, let me remind you, that's the Doomsday Beast, the Legion's planet destroyer.
The space station is Herta's creation. As long as the Lord Ravager doesn't intervene, there should be no problems.
But we can't just run away like this, right?
The Doomsday Beast can rip off the defense shield like tearing paper. And Herta's not here. The station's defenses are too weak to stand against the Antimatter Legion. Either way, the Legion has the blessing of the Aeon Nanook. They came prepared, and everyone here is not.
That's why we have to leave and take him with us.
Oh yeah, he does have the Stellaron. I forgot about that.
He's that important?
Is that why Himiko wants to bring the Trailblazer with them? Because of the Stellaron?
He's the one who can help us turn the tides. Of course, I may be wrong.
As you say so. Alright, what should we do next?
I think the correct phrasing is if you say so.
This is the supply zone where the maintenance crew works. There's a path here that leads to the railway platform. Let's head over there and meet up with Welt.
Mr. Yang? Mr. Yang's here too? Didn't he stay on the Express?
The Astral Express tracks our coordinates in real time. And with such a huge change in the space station's movements, there's no way Mr. Yang wouldn't have noticed.
I can almost guarantee that your Mr. Yang is already on his way. Right now, we might be able to handle things if it's just the Doomsday Beast, but if the Destruction's Emanator were to appear... Let's hurry up and get out of here. I'll explain later.
The exit's over there. How do we get to it? Oh, yeah, it's the platform.
The express isn't here.
It has to be nearby. Let me go take a peek with my sharp eyes.
Wait, March!
The Doomsday Beast. It's really here.
Get down here!
Careful, everyone!
What happened? Who is that?
Mr. Yang, is he?
They're okay now. Let's talk somewhere else.
Is this the space station?
Hello there. Not bad. It would have been even better if you didn't faint, but thanks to you, the Doomsday Beast was as tame as a kitten. It had no temper at all.
I don't know if faint is the word I'd use. Maybe whacked in the head after the Stellaron almost exploded? By the way, something I was thinking before. Why isn't the Trailblazer more alarmed by that? I'd be freaking out if I had a bomb, or what equates to a bomb, in my chest.
Yes, and you are the hero.
You're awake. I had March and Dan Hung stay by the express to keep an eye on things.
Maybe there's something I'm missing, but why did whacking the Trailblazer on the forehead stop the Stellaron from exploding?
It's almost time. She should be arriving any moment now.
I've only been gone, what, a few months? And the space station is already in this state?
Welcome back, Herta. This is the true master of the space station. Genius Society number 83, Herta.
At least give me a proper introduction. Genius Society number 83? Of all my outstanding achievements, that's what you want to mention? So, this little twerp has the Stellaron now? Huh. I'll have to take a good look. Truly amazing! I built a whole space station just to contain this unactivated Stellaron and keep the Blue from disaster. Yet someone was able to achieve that with this little twerp's body? How did they do it?
Moreover, the Stellaron is still very stable in his body.
You're right! This little one's body truly is strange. All right, I got it. But I'm still gonna call you Little Twerp. The space in my brain is too valuable to store people's names. Forget it. Let's focus on the one who can store a Stellaron in their body. Can I bring him in for some research?
That's not up to me to decide. You can ask him yourself.
Study you, of course. Your body contains a Stellaron, which in some sense is no different than storing a bomb. Who knows what might happen? Maybe it'll blow you to bits someday.
You understand now? Herta wants you to stay in her space station.
Well, I'm going to have to modify your wording here. This little twerp can only stay temporarily until the research is done. Or maybe I'll lose interest halfway through and they can just beat it.
And after that?
Not my problem.
You also have another option. The Astral Express. If you want, you can leave with us. The Express has its fair share of experiences with Stellarons. The thing you're worried about and the answers we're looking for are one and the same. Besides, we can come back any time to let Herta conduct her research. She's absolutely fascinated now.
Another question I had. Towards the beginning, Don Hung said something about our character's coordinates being sent out from the space station. Exactly where do those coordinates lead to, and why isn't that the first step in figuring out who this person is? I feel like that would be a very valuable breadcrumb. But that's just me looking at this from a narrative perspective.
Hey, there you are. Who's waiting for you? I've been busy. What you're seeing is one of my remote-controlled puppets. They're all over the station. I just connect to one wherever I am needed. Enough chit-chat. I am working on a big project with a few colleagues. If we succeed, it will answer the ultimate question that's been puzzling us for thousands of amber eras. The truth about eons. Eons. Think about it. What mystical existences. Some eons used to be ordinary humans like you and me, but somehow they managed to obtain power beyond our imagination. They are mysterious, powerful, silent, and terrifying. It's hard to explain all the mysteries surrounding them. How were they created? Why were they created? What were they created for? Have you ever thought about these questions?
For the most part, I plan on making the same choices I did during my first playthrough, but purely for curiosity's sake, I do want to try a few different options.
42 what? Are you even listening to me? We want to solve the mystery behind the eons. Right now, I want you to participate in this project. The 4 geniuses of the society wrote a program together. You see the big machine in the office? That machine contains a universe. Just like the universe we live in, but it's more streamlined and customized. I call it the metaverse. Oh, really? That's what my partner said as well. Fine. I am a team player. Then let's call it the simulated universe. Now go and experience it for yourself. I will guide you in the simulated universe to make sure nothing happens to you. I'll even give you a substantial reward.